Hello! Hi, it's me. Who else would be here? Wouldn't it be really funny if someday you get a hi, honey, and it's not me? Hello, Sophie. Hi. Hello. Happy Femboy Friday. Oh my goodness. I almost ran late to my own stream because I was watching other people's streams today. Today was catch-up day for me as a VTuber. I was trying to lurk in on my friends' streams and some other VTubers I follow. And then before I knew it, it was like, oh, I'm also a VTuber. I need to get my stream going. But I made it in time. Hello, Ruben! For April Fools, you should have Annie stream from your account and vice versa. Imagine if we switched places. If I could get Annie to say, hi, honey. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling alright. I feel like I don't have enough time. Today has felt like a very rushed day. Even though I got up early, I feel like the day has just been going by so quickly and I just want it to slow down, you know? Hello, Carla! Meow meow. Bark bark. I hope you're feeling well after your food poisoning episode. Hello, Metallic. Thank you for the bongos. Hopefully that is the most exciting that this year gets for you, you know? Like, that's the most dramatic chapter, and the rest of the year is just gonna be fine. Have you heard? Wait, Chuck Norris? No. He is human. He is human. I didn't know. No, aw. Hey, 86 isn't bad though. To live that long and have a life so well lived, you know? Cool. I can only hope to live a life so full. But that's crazy. When you get to a point where people that like you know through pop culture and stuff, like, it's wild. Baba. 86 isn't long enough? Well, I don't know. You're like 30 years away to be 80? No! That's a lie. That would make me like 56 years old. No. Not that there's anything wrong with that if any of my viewers are 56 years of age. But I am not 56 years of age. How does it feel to be closer to 50 than you are to 0? Okay, well, see, now that is actually true, and I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's how I look at age. Because I've been thinking about this lately. Even though I'm not that old, I have been thinking about it. It has been dwelling on my mind. I see it as something to be proud of. Even if people are gonna mock you for it, it's something to be proud of. That you're still here. Honestly. It's like character levels, I always say. So yeah, you know what? I'm not bothered. That's how I feel. I'm unbothered. Battle scars, yeah. Yes. I don't care anymore. It used to bother me a lot more. You know? Hearing like the Zoomers say like, oh my god, 20 is elderly. I can't even imagine. I just don't care anymore. It's all relative and subjective. Don't worry, they'll be my age soon enough. And they'll have to go through it too. It happens to us all. And then one day you'll be irrelevant and you'll be like, oh no, my music is scary and no one understands my references. Ah. GameStop is listing the hardware I grew up with as a retro. They did, actually. They listed, what was it? The PS3, the Xbox 360, and the Wii U are now considered retro consoles. It'll happen to you too, honey. Just you wait. I can't wait until it happens to you. There comes a day for everyone. Their name is said for the last time. As we all are born, so must we all expire. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, secrets to silence. Memento mori. Honestly, that is one of my guiding principles in life. Memento mori, which in Latin means remember, you will die. Which is really dark and morbid, but honestly, it shouldn't fill you with dread. It should fill you with drive. It should push you. You know? You're at work right now. You're always working, Carla. Here's what I'm manifesting for you, Carla. I want you. I wish with all my heart, you get some vacation time. At the least. Like, if you can't find a job that is nicer to you, I hope you get so much vacation time at least. Isn't it after the age of 25 you're considered vintage? Vintage? I can't keep up anymore. I don't even care. You know what? I'm a millennial and I'm proud. I grew up in the roaring 2000s XD with hairspray and eyeliner and black painted nails and My Chemical Romance and Linkin Park. And you know what? I'm proud of that. Words and what was it? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. I'm I'm from the cool generation, okay? Honestly, you know something? You know what I've learned? I've learned that people who are like what are they? The Zoomers? The Zillennials? I don't know. Look, the youth, they think that we're cool. They think that we're awesome, actually. Okay? Because we grew up on the internet same as them. None of the other generations have that. Isn't that crazy? So there's parallels. We're still cool to some degree. You're technically a zillennial. I've heard that term. I know words. Whole generation, my backside, our generation sucks. No! Our generation is cool. Our generation is aging like fine wine. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna have more pride in myself. I have to. I've thought about like, oh, well, what if I were, like, what if I got into VTubing, say, 10 years ago? Or, you know, what if, right? What if I did this earlier? What if I did that earlier? But honestly, I think it would be terrifying. I think that everything kind of happened in its own time, in its own way, and if it happened in either way, I would have been more anxious. So you know what? It's probably one of those things that's like, if you were to wish for it and have it granted, it would be, it would not be a blessing, it'd be a curse. Tumblr or 4chan? I never was exposed to 4chan, thankfully. I've heard horror stories though. But I do remember Tumblr. You'd wish for transformation so you never have to be human again. Live your life as a cat, but then you couldn't create things and you couldn't speak. You know? I don't know. That could be a curse. If you still have like a high intelligence, like you still have a human consciousness. You also not have house bills, food bills, phone bills. True, but if you don't specify, what if you transform into like a stray cat? Then you gotta like, you know, it'd be much sadder. You gotta make sure that whoever adopts you is perfect. I don't know, there's a lot of loose ends there that could go wrong. You just turn into your fursona, a fish sona. Fish sona. Oh, that would be like, it'd be like the Zora from Zelda, huh? Prince Sidon, my beloved. You don't care if it goes wrong, cat life. Well, have fun with that. Have fun being a cat. Meow, meow. Hope you don't have a cat hair allergy. I have a cat hair allergy, so if I were turned into a cat, I'd be allergic to myself. But I guess that's assuming you would have, I don't know. I'm thinking too deeply about this. We always get into the craziest, like, discussions about stuff. Living as a fish doesn't seem like a fancy life. Yeah, your brain would literally be smaller. So, would you even hold on to your memories? Would you hold on to anything? You just get turned into a gold. You're like, I want to be a fish. You get turned into a goldfish. I was hoping for something cooler than this. You read legal documents for fun, thinking you formulate a distant wish? Maybe. I would be curious. I wonder if, like, paralegal or whatever would be, like, really good at making wishes. You could think of everything. Lawyer, build your case. I wish for nothing. I'm at a point in my life where I'm pretty satisfied, actually. I'm pretty happy. Like, things work out great. If things don't, great. I don't know. I've entered a phase of life where I just don't care. In the best way. I don't mean that in like in a pessimistic way. But like, I was thinking about like, you know, when my parents were around my age, all the things that they owned, like property and vehicles and things, and I never had that. Because like, God, the generational gap and things, right? I don't know, I don't attach my value to things that I own or, you know, things that I've bought. And for better or worse, I guess I've become kind of a humble person. My trauma has also contributed to that, I'm sure. Wish we would have went with space tech. Space technology? Yeah, it would be nice to have rockets that go into space instead of at each other. Imagine what we could do. Maybe someday. Were to send it in parts, given Twitch has a 500 character limit, does it actually? I guess it would have to. Did you know, Vamps, there's something weird going on with Crimson Desert? Oh yeah, the game I was looking forward to. I hope it's good. I was looking at the Steam reviews, and I saw they were mixed, and I'm a little nervous. I don't know if they've changed. Also, I feel too far away. There we go. Saw a playthrough and it plays good and nice, and the people are saying it's bad and stuff. Yeah, I saw things that were like talking. There was reviews talking about the controls, and the UI, specifically with the controller. I guess people are not too happy about. Let's see how things close up. Whoa, yeah. I like to be close. All the other VTubers are close. That's how they do it. That's how I should do it, right? People are saying shit just to hate on the game. Yeah, that's why you have to be careful at like launch of games, because you get both crowds right out the gate. You're gonna get people that are absolute fanatics and the game can do no wrong. And you're gonna get people who are just absolute haters and they were ready as soon as it went live to post their negative review. You gotta kind of wait for the real, accurate, political moderates. Like this one just a thumbs down. It says boring beyond belief. Okay, you gonna expand on that? Or like, come on now. Bum, 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 bum. It's also $70. That's the main thing keeping me from buying it. It is $70. In this economy? No. I'm gonna wait for that to go down. That's my only thing right now. But I would love to see how other people are liking it. Got too many other games to play anyway right now. I got a backlog of stuff. Oh, but I did. You know what's funny? I'm a hypocrite because I bought a new game today. I bought a game called Bitcraft Online, which I played like the alpha test for a long time ago. It is a 100% player generated world. I've always found that idea fascinating. So like every item that is crafted, like every building, everything is all made by players and traded between players. And I think it's so cool. Cool idea. Now, how's it gonna pan out? I don't know, like for the economics and everything of it, if it's gonna be completely unstable. But it's a cool idea. I was also playing a little bit of Chinese Frontiers off stream. The medieval construction game. The Chinese medieval dynasty. That's what it feels like. I ran into a bug that like made all my resources disappear from my warehouse though. I was very upset. I'm hoping that I have an autosave I can go back to. And of course, Truck Simulator. I play that game all the time. I chill out with that game. What else have I been up to? What else has Sokar stuff I've been doing? I wonder. Oh, I started playing Civ 5 again. I hadn't touched that game in a long time. And I forgot how good it was. It is so much better than Civ 7. I went back and was like, oh, it's better. I've been going back and playing a lot of like older games lately. Nostalgia, my favorite word. Speaking of nostalgia, World of Warcraft. That's been another one. These are the things that have been keeping me busy. I'm still waiting on Transport Fever 3. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Every time you said Chinese Frontiers, I always think you're about to say Sonic Frontiers. I played that on the channel. Were you here for that? I don't remember if you were here for my Sonic Frontiers playthrough. I didn't play through the whole thing. I think I only did one episode. I think I got stuck. I think I did. If I know myself, if there's only one episode of something, it's probably because I got stuck. That was years ago? No, no. Hold on. When did I? Sonic. That was March 13th, 2025. This was last year. Wow, it got 121 views. Damn. Hey Sokar, maybe you should play Sonic games again. Maybe the people enjoy seeing you rage at platformers. I know my Sonic Adventure 2 series did really well. Bum, 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 bum. I played a lot of games on the channel, haven't I? It's crazy. You know, once upon a time, I looked at that number next to my subscriber count, and it said like 0 videos. Now it says 838. 838 videos. Now, some of these are, it's counting like my shorts and my, you know, recorded videos, so minus those. What is that? 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, what is it? 838 minus 19. 819. I've gone live 819 times. That's crazy. Been doing this for a while. I wonder if the sub count will ever go higher than that number. I don't know. I feel like I make more content than anything else. It's the highest number. A lot of games, not one of them finished except Plague Tale 1. No! We finished some games. We finished Ghost of Tsushima, we finished the Zelda games, all the Zelda games that I played. We finished I'm sure there's stuff. There's definitely. There's definitely. I've been playing a lot more games lately that are just like sandboxy and repeatable. Because I know I'm bad at completing linear games. Wait, there was The Last Guardian. I beat that too. I've beaten stuff. I've beaten more than Plague Tale. You joined in late December? Oh, last year? I hope you've been enjoying your stay. I have such a variety of games I play on the channel. I like it though. I've really been enjoying it. That's just like the best way I've found that has kept me happy with what I'm doing. Is every week I try to schedule things that I genuinely want to stream, like I want to share. And it's been good. And I think that's the best thing you can do is if you stream things that you're passionate about, it's gonna be a lot easier to talk about it. It's gonna be so much easier to, like, you know, have that energy that people want to see. Your stay's been wonderful. You enjoy every stream you joined. Aww. I'm glad. That makes me happy. Like, you might get the game after all. You're gonna spend 70 bucks or your nation's equivalent currency on Crimson Desert. That's a lot of money, but hey, I won't tell you how to spend it. But should you make such a purchase, I do expect a full report on my desk. You have to do homework for me. You know what's really funny, you guys? You see, you guys find me enjoyable. You guys like hanging out here. You guys keep coming back. And it means the world to me. I have been getting like spam emails lately that's like trying to convince me that I need coaching for my channel and that I need help with it. And it's like, no, go away. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I wonder how many other VTubers get that kind of stuff. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that kind of try to mess with my self-esteem. But then, you know, when I'm live and I'm here, as simple as it may be, as like just one message like that, it just kind of breaks through it all and it's like, actually, everything's okay. Actually, I'm doing alright. Are there things I can do better? Always. But I'm not like in distress. I definitely have something here, you know, that can just be expanded on and decorated. And that's the important thing. I'm looking forward to getting back into Sky tomorrow. I need to double check while that's on my mind. Oh my god, you guys, I never made a thumbnail. You see, there's an example. The thumbnail game is so hard to keep up with. We'll never catch up. It's the days of bloom, right? Okay, I figured out something to do in the background while we're talking today, guys. It's making a last-minute thumbnail for tomorrow. That is what we're gonna do. Oh, ooh, I have an idea. You remember the penguin? You guys remember the penguin? I think I'm gonna use that as the thumbnail. You're back with your wish? Oh no. Tell me. This is such a good picture. Hold on. That's such a good picture. The penguin cult was funny, wasn't it? There was a really good, like... if I could find the screenshot. I think it'd be a great thumbnail. It'd be pretty cool. Please bear with me and only read after I specifically state I'm pasting this in. Okay. Okay, amaze me, impress me. I'm looking forward to this nonsense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, don't be using real names though. Bum, 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 bum. Just make sure. Wow. Here we go. Here's the Constitution. Bum, 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 bum. This is it. You really thought this out. Wow. This is probably the longest contiguous message I've ever received in my chat. Article 3? How many articles are in your Declaration of Independence? Oh my god. Oh man, that's so funny. Anyone who comes into Twitch chat is gonna be like, what is happening here? Amendment 7B, the psychological fortification clause? What? It keeps on going and going and going and going. Wait, hold on. Full pain modulation. What is this wish? This is crazy. Honey. Keywords are just jumping out to me, you know? Aw, I like that one. I do like this. Resistance to depressive episodes. Okay, I have to ask you, once you're done with all of this, there's no way you type this out manually, right? There's no way. Did you run this through AI? Did you chat GPT this? Or can you type at 200 words per minute? Or did you have this already prepared? The Fursona's non-Newtonian latex composition. That's a crazy phrase. Thank you for the 30 stream streak, by the way, Gold Orchid. I just saw that. I'm gonna go now since I don't have anything to talk about. Have fun talking. Well, you're probably gone then, but thank you so much. 30 stream. Wow. 30 streams, huh? You're lucky no one else is in the purple chat tonight, Gabe. It's all to yourself. You have the floor. You're filibustering. I'm wondering if Twitch will like throttle you at some point and just be like, no. It's probably gonna think that you're spam, you know? Oh yeah, I was looking for a picture. I got distracted. Oh, I have gotten distracted. Let's see here. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably saved in my other PC. I'm willing to bet the picture I'm looking for is on my other PC. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. This is crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of this on stream, Gabe. There's so much. This is so much more than I thought. But damn, you really thought this out. You guys, look at this. This is the picture I was talking about that I found. It goes hard, as the kids say. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Okay. Add. Article 4. Immortality. And the kill switch clause. Wow. The prison? Wait, is there a prison? Oh, you're right. Evildoers. And those who commit shenanigans will be locked away. I would like to use this picture, please. I would like to use this picture, please. I would like to use... There we go. Make it 1280 by 720. Uh-oh, that looks stretched. Uh-oh. Not sure. Oh, by the way, Sophie, the picture you were talking about. I found it. There's a bunch of screenshots in this folder. Isn't it a great photo? Pretty sure it's mine. Yeah, so that was made from this moment on stream. You're chasing me with a trumpet. I remember. I regret giving Gabe this power. I regret allowing Gabe to have the floor. Article 5. Socio-economic, legal, political, and personal consequences. This is like, you're submitting an essay. You're submitting an essay to Professor Sokar. That's what you have to do whenever you're approached by you're in a situation where you're allowed 3 wishes or whatever from a magical entity. Your first wish has to be for a really good lawyer so that you can figure it out. Okay, chat, we're gonna use the picture of me standing in the fire and the flames. Speaking to my faithful flock. Oh yeah, guys, for those who don't know, on the Discord, I won't be sharing it here because I don't know if I have permission to do so. One of them I definitely do not want to. I got a couple of artworks commissioned. I'm very happy with them. That's been kind of cool. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is get some artwork commissioned, and just kind of a fun little stepping stone for me. One of them was pretty spicy. Let's just say that. But it was cool. Boom, boom. Okay. I want to do a winky face, maybe. Yeah. There we go. And then... Okay, there it is. Oh, finally. Congratulations, Gabe. You have achieved the channel record of longest contiguous message. Please, no one try to outdo him. Please, please. All right, just 1 minute. I'm trying to make this work. That'll do. Wow. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. Formal wish declaration. Oh my god. Yeah, see, look, now people who are new to the channel are gonna be like, what is this? Hello, Koharu. So long story short, we were talking about you know, if you were approached by a genie and you had to make a wish, like how you would have to really think about it, how you would make the wish. And Gabe was like, well, I have legal experience in real life, so I think I could make a foolproof wish. And I challenged Gabe, and Gabe came at me with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, how many paragraphs? A lot of paragraphs of legal of legal protection. It's so funny. And I'm wondering, like, how did you have this already written up beforehand? Did you run it through ChatGPT? Or are you just really fast at typing? Oh, man. An intern at a university. Smart, smart, smart. I had it pre-written by AI, yes, but I've had this for over a month. Oh, I don't know. Is that a disqualification, chat? You put your fate in the hands of AI. What if there's... Have you fully read through it? Have you proofread? I'm gonna proofread. 5 times. You want the AI to put a clause in there that, you know, does something horrible to you. Oh my god. Okay, let's stop procrastinating. Let's get this done. Won't take very long. Wait, what? Aiming for the same, but where I'm from, there are no main category, only sub ones. The existence of sub ones implies the existence of dom ones. Hello, Betta. Hello. You don't see me. I'm not real. I'm being to this world. I'm not here. I was never here. Reason why I didn't come back today. I got kidnapped by a moth and disappeared to me. I passed out. For Twitch, it's not a real kidnapping. It was in the game. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You had a new player whisk you away in the game, Sky. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you're here, though. What's up? I'm just making a thumbnail in the background while yapping with chat. A thumbnail for the game that Betta mentioned. I'm streaming tomorrow, actually. What a coincidence. Okay. I'm a one-man crew here. I do everything myself. Okay. Where is this layer? There it is. Yes, that is good. Think thrice, measure twice, cut once. I've only heard the second part of that. I've never heard the think thrice part. Never heard of that. But I've heard measure twice, cut once. Otherwise, you'll be measuring. If you measure once, you'll cut twice. Right? This thumbnail looks so aggressive for such a peaceful game. Oh, I love it. It's okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't name your character that, no. You probably shouldn't. Instead of a category called computer science, there is data engineer, informatics security, information security, data techniques, robotics, cybernetics. Learn all separately instead of in one major. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of options, a lot of paths to go down for people that aren't. You know, I admire people who go down those specific career paths because they're useful to me. Those are all useful people. I do not. What I'm saying is I don't have the aptitude. I could never. I have a horrible relationship with technology. And they're useful to you. Yeah, they can help me because they're smart. Because they're smart and they understand. People who have very specific ads like that, you know? Say it in a normal tone next time. I know, out of context. Listen, that's how things are around here. I don't think before speaking. Heard you deepen your voice when saying it? It sounded illegal. Why would it sound illegal? No. No. All right. I think this is good. This is so dumb. Hello, Onion. Hi. Hello. Your honeyboo has arrived. My favorite vegetable. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm making a very last minute thumbnail for tomorrow. Let's see. Go. Where'd it go? Where'd I save it? Ah. Here we go. This is what I created. That doesn't look crazy at all. There, done. Done, I can move on. Our Lord's on fire and slaying. Yes, here the sanctuary. We slay, but also slay. I've never understood how people make such thumbnails. Well, you take a screenshot of the game, take a screenshot of your model, and then you find the logo of the game and you slap them on 3 different layers, and then you edit them to have different colored drop shadows. And you make sure that it's 1280 by 720 because that is the resolution on the YouTube. And then, boop. I do it the lazy way. I know that there's people out there who will like draw their own stuff. I'm not a Picasso. I just use screenshots and then I stitch them together. That's the Sokar method. Yes, yes. My Lord winking looks cool. I could wink live, watch. Let me figure it out. Let you. I unlink. There, satisfied? just never understood how thumbnails were made. With the power of photo image editing software. The Lord never showed his thumbnails. It's covered by his glove. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand what What are you alright? It's like you flinching, malfunctioning. I was showing you my ability to wink. I wasn't malfunctioning. What do you mean? It hasn't been an hour yet. It feels like it has been. We were supposed to take a break. Oh, we were supposed to take a break. Oh no. We were supposed to. Hello, Virgo Pops. Virgo Pops. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. My lord. Oh yeah, that's what they call me. That's what my Amberlings call me. According to my esteemed VTuber lore, I am Prince of the Underworld. They've taken to giving me honorific titles. Where's the different chat from? That is from the red site, the purple, not the purple, the red site, the YouTube. That's actually where I started. I started streaming over there. In 2023. And then I started on Twitch in 2024. His more lucid name is Paw Daddy. I don't think anyone's ever called me that. I don't think anyone's ever called me that, actually. No, you know, that one's a little, let's not use that one. Oh, no, let's not make that a thing, please. Please! We make our Lord Sokar King of the Universe? King of the Universe? That's a lot. That's a lot of territory. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Not that one either. Listen, it's not that kind of stream. It's not that kind of stream. We're going to dial it back, chat. Will I still own my apartment? No. Landlord Sokar Starfire. I guess the Lord is in the title. The Lord. Oh my god. Again, there's a troublemaker. Again, he shows too much influence. Again, see what you've done. See what you've done. It's like, that's one of those things that's like, it means something different to different people. You know what I mean? We gotta be careful. Rent is free. Yes, because everything belongs to the state. Here, the People's Republic of Sokar Starfire. I am the state. That's why you're rinse-free. You just read what Fergo Pop said? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not necessarily bothered. I'm just like, hey. I'm gonna be careful. Alright. That's done. What's something else I need to get done? Oh! I have a collab on Sunday. I need to actually make a thumbnail for it. I'll think of something. It's a monarchy? I guess, but it's run by an Inuyasha character. Inuyasha character? Are you referring to me? Are you comparing me? Am I comparing me to the Inuyasha? Hello, Annie. Thank you for the bongos. What's Inuyasha? Inuyasha was my first anime, and it's one of my favorites. It is the story of a woman living in modern Tokyo, Japan, falls down a well and ends up in medieval, like a feudal era Japan, and crosses paths with a half-demon named Inuyasha. And it's just like a really just you know, your classic isekai fantasy adventure story about, you know, two people from two different time periods just kind of colliding, you know. It's fun. It's a fun one. It's very nostalgic for me. I searched it up and I seen a lot of it recommending it. Always thought they were a tomboy. You always thought Inuyasha. Oh no, Inuyasha is a guy. I hope people don't think that about me. Doesn't take long for him to start dropping. Wait, yeah, it's one of my favorite words. It's one of my favorite words. Problem. Gotta go set up a party, bringing a coffee to hold up at me. Okay, appreciate the lurk, Onion. Go do what you gotta do. Nothing works. What do you mean? Oh, that command? Listen. You are expecting too much out of me to think that I have Discord commands that do things. You are... you gamble points here. I have no idea. Probably not. If it isn't default, no. I haven't done much at all with my Twitch stuff. Oh, Also 7-Eleven souls. Yep. 7-Eleven. We're getting there slowly but surely. This past month it's been like up and down and up and down and up and down. People find my channel and then they cringe and then they unsubscribe. That's what it is. That's okay. The people who matter are already here. That's why I stream. You guys. You're blue now. Oh? You are! You're blue, dabba dee dabba die. Purple on your side. Oh, you're blue over here. Oh, you're blue over here. Maybe you're... Oh no, is this how you find out that you're colorblind? Oh no! Unless it's like one of those things where I know like in Europe, purple is considered a shade of blue. Look at the screen, it's blue, but your text is purple. So I don't know. Strange. Strange. You got a case of the blues. Okay, let me do this. I'm back. I have to go forge my ring in my other game I've been lately returned to after years disappearing from it. What game? If you don't mind me asking. What games are you playing while you're listening to me? Royal Chaos. I have never heard of it. A card-based adventure game that brings you an immersive take on the Chinese ancient palace guarded by romance. Is that... Back to red? Red's my favorite color. Personally. So I'm biased towards red. You have the choice to not romance? Oh, okay. I was wondering, it looked like a... According to Google, it was like a romance thing, but... No, but favorite, you have two preferred ones, red and black. Ooh, I do like... Red and black is a classic winning combination, definitely. Definitely. That said, even though I myself am not a person of bright colors, I do enjoy people who are. It's like an opposites attract kind of thing. I'm really drawn towards people who are a lot more colorful than I am. White and black, yeah. I got that black and white going on. I got the Oreo color scheme. Cookies and cream. It's like, yeah, it's like light and dark, yeah. In a philosophical way. Grinding for good fighting characters. Ah, sounds like me and Genshin. Well, no, who am I kidding? Whenever I play Genshin, I'm just grinding for the pretty guys. Didn't disappear, then I don't play it for months. And there's people who play that game and are like, wow, Sokar, you don't have any good characters. You're not playing right. I'm like, well, there's two kinds of people who play that game. People who play it min-max, and the people who play it purely for aesthetic. We're quitting Genshin because of the witch. The witch? I'm not familiar. I don't know what you speak of. Eating supreme pasta pizza? I've never heard of such a thing. Pasta pizza? Pasta pizza, you say. I wish there was a way to pop out the ad timer. Whenever I'm busy, I forget what time it is. Ah. Oh, I forget. Okay. The purple witch that moans too much. Oh, isn't her name literally Mona? Or no, was it Lisa? That's why I'm thinking of it. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. I think I would call her Mona Lisa because... yeah. She just cannot climb anything normally. There's a lot of female character designs in Genshin that are just come on honey. It's obvious the target audience there. You can't see, but I'm doing art in the background. You just don't get to see. It's private. A secret. Wow, 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 wow. Couldn't play it back then. my parents used to walk around my gaming area. Oh, really? They would judge you for that? That's so funny. You know, I can somewhat relate. Of course, now I just have the gay card I can use and just be like, well, this does nothing for me, so don't worry. I find it just as cringe. But like, I remember growing up and like getting looks for like the Need for Speed lady who would appear in the loading screens in like Need for Speed Underground 2. Or like, I wasn't even allowed to play Grand Theft Auto growing up. I just was not allowed. I'm so worried. So concerned. There's a lot of experiences that I haven't been able to have until more recently. Never judge me, just me not taking the chance or letting them have the chance to. I remember being allowed to watch like the 007 movies, but my parents were like, anytime there's a kissing scene, close your eyes. If they ever kiss, they ever smooch. And like fast forward through it. And later in life, I'm like, hey, guess what? Guess what? Turns out, it didn't do anything for me anyway. Don't worry. Became deviant in another way. Yeah, I'm very locked in. Are you drawing femboys? Annie asks. It might have something to do with a certain femboy. Maybe. Because I have a thumbnail I need to get done for Sunday. Remember the opposite. I'm ace, so they've been on about how in the future I'm going to change my mind. Oh, that's annoying. Now, I'm not ace myself. I'm like the polar opposite. But I can relate in the fact that like having family telling you that you're just going through a phase, that can be frustrating. You just haven't met the right one. Oh, you've been with all the wrong ones. You haven't met that person yet. That's what they tell you, right? They just cannot get it in their heads. Anyways, that's what I got told in regards to girls anyway. It's like, no, actually. Been there and tried that. Pretty sure I just don't click that way. Pretty sure. Well, no, it's kind of weird for me, right? Because I'm romantically attracted, like capable of being with feminine gender. But anything, you know, more than that, it's not happening. And then I discovered femboys. And then I realized, I see what I have been hardwired for. I see what I've been programmed for. Now I got butterflies, right? Now I got that feeling. For a long time, I struggled with even like admitting that I was gay to myself, because like there were no men I was attracted to. I was like not attracted to men at all. But turns out there's a very specific type. Very specific type. It's funny. It's funny. The brain is silly. I do not know who I am. I do not know why I am here. All I know is I like femboys. It is Femboy Friday. Yes. It's true, it's true. I don't know, they just give me, it sounds so like stupid and cringe. Like poetic. But like, when you finally like find that thing, when you find something or someone that makes you happy after a long time of not being happy, it's like, I think I'll just chase this for the rest of my life. I think this makes me happy, and that's nice. And I always kind of like go over the top and joke a lot during my streams about about we're doing it for the femboys, chat. Whenever I'm faced with any particular amount of challenge, they give me purpose. They give me self-esteem. It's like me looking for the perfect beverage to start on. The perfect beverage. Hey, some people are like, I really like this beverage. It's the best. But it doesn't mean that it's universally the best. My preferred beverage might not be your preferred beverage, and maybe you don't even like a particular brand of beverages at all. Some people are fine just not even dealing with that, and they are satisfied with water, and that's okay. Okay, what is this question you have for me? Tell me if I'm wrong. Not that I can not like pillows to sleep with. For replacement blankets, I have to call out for this many of the times and can't tell if wrong or not. Hold on. Let me run this through the Sokar translator machine in my brain. You were asking me... You were asking me... You don't like pillows. Okay. Alright. Well, if you don't like pillows, you don't like pillows. Some people do not enjoy it. You know, they need to just... Listen, I hate to compare you to my grandpa, but my grandpa was one of those people who had to just like did not care for any of the fancy things in life, you know. Was totally fine with just the most rigid mattress. Didn't need any fluff at all. See, I don't know, I might be the opposite. I'm a bit of a, well, I am a prince. Really picking your pillows? Need a soft one? Good pillow is nice. No, no, Gabe! What is this sentence? I'm not reading that out. I'm not reading it out on stream. Nope. A horrible day to have eyes. Okay. Thank you for the bongos, Metallica. Thank you. I haven't gone back to a pillow since sleeping in a chair for 2 months. Wow, you're that good at falling asleep in chair. You see, I can't. I don't know if I could ever be the type of person to fall asleep in a chair. No. I could never. Hey, one day, chat, you'll get the Sokar body pillow. Speaking of pillows, let's manifest that into being. Hello, Sophie. Would you come back to a discussion about a great many things? I can understand your confusion. My chat is wildly out of context for anyone who just comes in and like... I love you guys. Sokar body pillow, where? Not yet, but someday, maybe. Not yet. I wonder how common. I actually wonder how common that kind of thing is with VTubers. Especially male VTubers. I don't know. I don't know if it's a common thing. But with the internet, you never know. He left for half an hour, and the first thing you hear when you get back is Sokar body pillow. You're welcome. Oh, don't worry. If you are perturbed by that, do not scroll back up in the chat. Oh, it got crazy in here. You guys just go on the threshold, you know, of what is permissible. I admire that. You never cross it. I appreciate it. But you guys are silly. You know no shame, shame knows me. No, I'm the same way, Gabe. It's impossible to embarrass me. I cannot be embarrassed or humiliated in any capacity. You know one of my favorite quotes? It's by Tyrion from Game of Thrones. And he said, "Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you." I love Tyrion. So yeah, be cringe and be free. Because, hey, as long as, if you can laugh at yourself and if you can stand up for yourself, no one can get in on that. No one can do it to you. It gives you more power. Going to my Lord's floors again, and Grandma Carla's not here to stop you. Well, you never know. Don't speak so soon. The most out of context things all the time, so do I. All the time. I always say, if you have me just like on audio, like you're not watching, you're just listening, then you are playing with fire. You're playing with Starfire. Because, yeah, especially if you listen to me on speaker, now that's bold. Would not recommend. Unless you are entirely alone. You told your mom you had to feed the basement water yesterday? Wow, that sounds like something I would say if I was really tired. I had to feed the basement water. I'll be right back. Right after I put the milk in the cabinet. You're dyslexic? And blind with words? Ah. Oh, I see. That's okay, don't worry about it. We don't judge, and I'm more than capable of taking a little extra time to understand something. Okay? It's not too much trouble. We'll get there eventually. What were you asking though? How do people not find it uncomfortable having a pillow as something that represents them being used for others to sleep? I see. I don't know. I don't find it uncomfortable at all. No, I'm not bothered by it. I think it's just like the idea of like giving someone a keepsake, you know? There's some kind of connection in that. I'm not bothered. Then again, it's really difficult to bother me. Also, I have an enormous ego. I love attention. That's probably part of it as well. If it's something that appeals to my attention, it makes me feel nice. Makes me feel seen, makes me feel loved. Yeah, that's my weakness. But if you're someone who's probably a bit more self-conscious, then yeah. I could see how that could be an issue. You gotta go, good night. I really appreciate having you here, Koharu. I do. Have a wonderful good night with sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Nice to see you. I hope to see more of you. We will be streaming for only, I want to say, another hour and a half. I do have a busy night tonight. But I wanted to get in some time with you all. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate that. I have my alerts turned off because I don't want to scare anyone. Just how I do things. Bring! A thing happened. Bring, 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 bring. There we go. You're not gonna remember the username used, so you gotta follow to find you. Is Sokar Starfire? Sokar Starfire is not a memorable name. It's alliterative. It's alliteration. No, I understand. I appreciate it. Sokar Starfire, half jackal demon prince. Can barely remember your childhood friends' names, so I'm bad with names. Oh, me too. Well, for me, it depends on the person. Like, I tend to remember things if it's attached to particularly strong emotion. If you give me dopamine release, that's a scientific thing, actually. If you can trigger, if there's dopamine that gets released with a event, you'll remember it better. If you make silly noises or sing to yourself whenever you are doing your chores or whatnot, you'll remember that you did them later. Little life hack. Make yourself happy while you're working, and then you'll remember that you did the thing. That's why, I mean, listening to music and stuff can help too. These are the tricks that I use. Every time before I click on your stream, I see in sky the nest with a candle. Oh, you. Ow. Oh, are you saying that the thumbnail looks like a sky thumbnail? Like I have a candle? Oh. That's funny. Okay. I think this might be done. Potentially. It's just there for a second. Me with a candle. Huh. I'll take your word for it. that? Well, I'm glad. Oh my goodness. It's somehow felt like such a long day, and yet such a rush day. It's the weirdest feeling. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna be playing Icarus with Annie, Daily, and Tricks. I'm not gonna be streaming it because I know it's not a very streamer-friendly game. But I really want to play with them. Just some personal me time. Interesting. Ah, Annie, if you're there. Found an issue with the thumbnail editor. If the window isn't wide enough, I can't add images. But maybe that's just like how that works. I don't know. Icarus is one of those games where that's like, it's really fun to play, but there's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of locking in, running around frantically, crafting things. And especially if there's other people there, it'd be difficult to focus on chat at the same time. And I know that chat can get kind of frustrated because they're like, "You're not reading my messages!" Ooh. So that's why. It's nobody's fault, no one's at fault. It's just one of those situations where, you know, not everything is, not everything fits. That's why I try to stress the importance of like not viewing your friends as purely collab partners, you know? You should still be able to like hang out together even outside of the public eye, right? I really want to continue having friendships like that. And I've had some good ones. Where we just hang out on call, play something together, talk for a bit. It's nice. It's nice to like not have to perform, you know, every now and again. Us VTubers, we need that cool down, in my opinion. So that you don't get burned out on playing games, right? If the only time you ever play games is when you're streaming, then you will get tired of playing games because it'll feel like a work. That's what I've learned. Where did I save this? Oh my god, I am terrible at saving things in logical places. Honey. Ooh, honey. Oh, honey. Like the coffee emote, I like it a lot too. Cozy coffee. My coffee's almost gone. I made some before stream. Name the file something bizarre, and you won't forget it. Just something random. Oh my god, oh my god. It's like whenever whenever you make clips on Twitch, the URL is always like a random words. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe. Aw, this is adorable. Sorry, I'm working on thumbnail. Thumbnail make me happy. Is there a way I can remove a color in this? Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know, I can. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Even if you're not, I'm glad that you're here. Truly. Is it time for... Oh, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutos. There's just this one color in this image that is annoying, and if I could, I have an idea. Carla, welcome back, welcome back. What'd you miss? You didn't miss too much. Didn't miss too much. Maybe you missed a lot. Who knows? Doesn't matter. It's okay. It's fine. I'm working on thumbnails while talking to chat. Oh yeah, Betta was like talking about you being afraid of you. Afraid you would come back. And look, Carla's back. Back again. Hello, friend. Carlo's back, Carlo's back, Carlo's back. No, no, no. Betta said what exactly? Betta said that they were going in my lord's floors again and that Grandma Carla was not here to stop them. That's what they said. That's what they said. Hail to the cat. Hail to the one. Meow, 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 meow. Hello, Johnny Cat. How is you? How you be? Oh, I think it might be time for a break. Since we skipped our first break, we believe. We shouldn't have done that. Have you been sitting for the past hour or so? Well, it's time for you to get up off your dang darn butt cheeks. Okay? Now's the time. Get up and stretch. I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. But after these messages, I'm gonna run some ads on the Twitch side of the channel to support the channel. I'll see you all very soon. I'm gonna get some hot apple cider. That sounds nice. Okay? Be good. Mwah. Hi. Hi, honey, I'm back. I got some hot apple cider, a little extra cinnamon. Why are we talking about rat poop? Huh? Disgusting. Disgusting. The floors are clean. It's the sanctuary. We don't have rats around here. Thank you for the bongos. Playing the bongos on my head. Playing the bongos until I'm dead. Oh my goodness. And head pats. Wow. We got bongos and head pats on the way. Coming in hot and heavy. There they are. Breesh. Breesh. I'm probably, let's see, let me take a look at the time. Okay, we got half an hour to an hour. Yes. Any burning questions for me? Any confessions? This is really hot. I cannot drink it yet. I will burn my tongue. Oh my god. You know, I'm at the point where I kind of wish I had 3 monitors. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish. Oh, I got too many windows. They're all clogged on this one monitor to the right. Because this one is for, you know? You love my stream, silly man. Oh, thank you. I accept your confession. You will be absolved. This is not a sin, actually. And if it is, then I love that particular sin. All is forgiven. I'm glad someone loves my streams. I really do appreciate the support. All jokes aside, I do. It's hard out here. Trying to do what you want to do. Trying to make a job, a job job out of what you want to do. Thank you. Oh, I don't intend on quitting anytime soon. I will take a breaks, of course, but I will never quit on you guys. I really hope that ages well. I think it will. It would take extraordinary circumstances to pull me away. I'll just say that. My confession to you guys is that I love streaming. Did you guys know? Did you know that the ability to have someone there listening to me is nice. Knowing that I have a vessel through which I can speak. I was rewatching Markiplier's playthrough of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe last night, and there was a line that the narrator said, I realize what it is now. It's, even though you don't talk back to me, it's the fact that there's someone listening to me. It gives my words meaning. It gives me purpose. And when you're not here, I don't have those things. It's different than talking to myself. Just something to that effect. And I thought, this game is not about VTubing, but honestly, it kind of feels like there could be something to glean from it as a VTuber with the not one-way communication, I should say, but you know. You have a confession? Confess. Confess. Tell me. Excluding personal details, of course. Don't confess to me your, like, geolocation. You stole a ping pong ball from your high school and you still have it. Oh. Thief! You violated the law! Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. I'm kidding. I really need to get that entire, like, voice line on a Stream Deck button. It's my favorite thing in that entire game. Had a detonate, so you drew eyes on it, and now it smiles. Aw. I'm trying to think if there's anything I have that I never returned. I've had things taken from me that were never returned. Oh, I guess there's... I guess I had a cousin who had a Nintendo 64, right? I had a Nintendo 64 as well, but mine was acting up, so I traded with him. And I never went back to undo the trade. Is that technically stealing? I mean, we made a trade. Honestly, I bet you that Nintendo 64 worked fine. It was just the cable or something. You robbed someone of something most precious you should never return. Wait, I think Gabe is trying to be romantic, and Gabe is gonna say like, oh, I stole someone's heart. Right? I'm guessing that's where you're going with this. Probably. I've stolen plenty of those. Sokar Starfire, stealer of souls and hearts. In my time, I have loved many times. I have lost many times. But I regret nothing. Life is about experiencing. You have indeed committed a crime most foul. Damn you, Sokar, at least don't spoil the bit. I was talking about my girlfriend's love. I know, listen, I know these things. From one romantic to another, I can tell. A fish when you were younger? I have never You know, it's crazy. I grew up in a family of like hunters, right? But I've never actually taken the life of any animals. Nope. I just never had an interest. But like, I absolutely grew up in that culture. I remember going on hunting trips with my dad, but I never like did anything on them. I was just observing and carrying things. It was more of a nature outing, if anything. It was an accident? Ah, I see. Well, I don't know. I guess fishing, you know, fishing... I guess that counts. Maybe I have. If fishing counts, then... What about mosquitoes? I have slain many a mosquito. the other vampire, the rival vampire of nature. Spiders, too. I am not a friend to spiders. But like, again, I also grew up in like the country, and I grew up in a part of the country that was known for like having brown recluses everywhere. So I would take no chances. I remember there was like a black widow in the corner of one of the rooms that I grew up in, like in the house that I grew up in. But wait, hold on. I need to look this up because my mom would tell me that like black widows are like the most venomous, but I don't know if they actually are. Is that just like a folk tale? Or... Wow, okay. They are dangerous, right? Ew, you ate a cockroach? I don't know about that one. But, ugh. No. That is actually extremely unsanitary because cockroaches thrive in environments that are, you know, full of disease. I cannot condone this. Blah. 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 That's gross. You've eaten a spider? You guys are crazy. You are stinky. When you were a baby? Jeez. Talk about zero inhibitions. Although when I was a kid, I used to like, you know, the daddy long legs spiders? Those are harmless. I used to play with those. For some reason. I'd let them crawl all over me like a weirdo. Be like, hee hee, ho ho. Look, I'm holding spider, Mom. Look at the spider I found. Oh! Ooh, what are you doing? That might be be the only spider I was not afraid of. But like the hairy ones, you know, the like, ugh. Nope. Yeah, the black widows, yeah, I looked it up. They were extremely, Google said they were 10 to 20, their venom was 10 to 20 times more powerful than a rattlesnake's, apparently. Isn't that, it's like a neurotoxin. God, nature's scary. And they say this planet's meant for us. I don't know if I believe that. I disagree with that assessment, personally. You grew up with wolf spiders? I have a very vivid memory of the like rural elementary school I went to, hearing like screams coming from the girls' bathroom because apparently there was a wolf spider in there. And it was like a whole event. They like called the janitor and everything, and and there's those, then there's the spiders in Australia. Yeah, someone in chat, Gabe mentioned. Everything is bigger and scarier in Australia. I think it's because the continent is so isolated from the others, right? So things have had more time to evolve. That's why you find some of the craziest species living on like Madagascar and stuff like that. I swear you've seen a giant spider bigger than your body when you were younger. Camping on the other side of the restroom, there was a big ass spider. not the ass spider. Huntsman spiders? Oh, I'm gonna regret Googling this. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, I hate it. Thanks for that. Thanks. Oh. Ooh. Now I feel all like tingly, like something's crawling on me. Ugh. One time in your school, in high school specifically, outside the cafeteria doors, there was a wolf spider. Someone stepped on it, and then multiple babies came out. Oh no! That sounds like a horror movie. You know, thankfully where I live now, there's like no spiders. There's nothing. It is perfectly like human only territory. It's like a night and day from where I used to live. Where I used to live, I had to shake out my shoes. I had to check my shoes every time before I went out. Like it was that bad. And I still do it out of habit. But nothing has been nesting in my shoes, thankfully. I also remember having to deal with snakes, and wasps, and bees. All of which I no longer have to deal with. I went from country boy to city boy, I guess. I don't have to worry about any of those. I'll never forget there was a job I had where walking to work, I had to walk past a bunch of trees that in springtime, they were beautiful. They would just like blossom and they were just really pretty. I don't know what they were. They were like very pink and white, and they would attract all the bees in the world. And I would have to walk past them. And it was terrifying. I hated that walk in springtime. All the bees would just like check me out and they'd follow me. Because listen, I'm a man who likes to wear colognes, right? I like to smell nice. But that makes me very suspicious to the bees. They're like, oh, flower? Pollen? Oh, you're not a flower. And they just have to investigate you for a little bit and then they'll back off, but like, I'm still anxious. Bees are actually they won't hurt you unless they feel threatened. They won't do it. They're just checking you out. Now wasps are different. Those things are fiercely territorial. I will not fuck with them. I will run from them. I will sprint away from them. I don't like them. They like to make nests like in the corner of your like screen doors and stuff. They're always at like your point of entry and it's like, oh, okay, I just have to make a mad dash out to the car and then, ooh, I can do it. I can do it. It was always like a thing. There was a time for a long time I thought they were bees. No. Wasps are not bees, no. Wasps. It sounds like a 2-syllable word, but it's 1 syllable. Wasps. Banana snakes. Okay. Banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Banana snake. Yeah, I'm not really bothered by snakes as much. I don't know. Don't know why. I'm sure I'd be a little anxious if that was in the same room with me. But I don't think I'd be as anxious if it were a spider. It would still be a concern. Logically, I'd be thinking, how did it get in here? Yeah. I guess the snakes that I would be more afraid of would be the ones that like I grew up around. Like copperheads and rattlesnakes and you know, because I was taught to fear them. If you hear that rattle, it's like, oh. Uh-oh, time to go. Watch out. I don't know, my childhood is weird. I've been dwelling a lot on it lately for whatever reason. I've been thinking a lot about, like, where I came from. And coming from a place where I lived out in the middle of nowhere and, like, life is crazy. One day you wake up and you're like, I'm all grown up, and I never thought I would be. Here I am. I never imagined I would live in a faraway place and have the life that I have. So I don't know. It's hard to say I have any like amount of what's the word? Regret or longing for the past, because it feels like a different person. But it's just weird to know that you have memories from a completely different chapter of your life. It feels more like a memory of a movie that I watched. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. I'm glad, I'm honestly glad that I am where I am now. Lived in so many small homes. Yeah. I've lived in a trailer at one point. First coming into this world as baby Sokar. My parents basically got married as soon as they had me. They were like 18. They were young and dumb and lived in a trailer and were thrown out by my dad's parents, and it was just craziness. So I came from nothing. I came from dirt poor. At one point, no electricity. And now I'm surrounded by technology. I have amazing dental hygiene and Yes. I'm so civilized now. So clean and so civilized, so hygienic and so technologically advanced. I'm a vtuber. Lo, Lord Sokar Starfire, departed from the lands of snakes, spiders, and tornadoes, and settled in a new realm of plenty. I should make it part of my lore somehow, huh? A great pilgrimage to Sunder. West Virginia, mountain mama. Country roads take me home. No, but I grew up on those dirt roads. I was actually talking to my dad the other day. It was like, man, I've been going through this just phase where I've been thinking about everything and like, I believe, like in your 20s, you had a car. And he was like, something about like, yeah, but if you recall, those dirt roads just tore the car to pieces. And it was such a pain to deal with, going between vehicles and having them get damaged by it. And I was like, I don't know, I was a kid, so I didn't think about those things. It's so interesting, like when you're a kid, you don't think about like, oh, my parents must be struggling with car problems and bills and things. You're just like, life is beautiful and the world is wonderful and everything just works magically, but I can only imagine the stress that my parents were going through, especially at such a young age. I really don't know how they did it. I guess because they had to. Sometimes necessity just pushes us to, survive. Why are you throwing lemon cookies at me? See, this is the life that I live now. I have a femboy who throws lemon cookies at me. What a life I have come from. Did you know, Vamps, if you buy Everwind while it's on sale, you get capybaras? Yeah, but Everwind is not on a big enough sale. I'm a penny pincher. I pinch the pennies. Let's see, how big of a sale is it? If it's not half off, I'm gonna send it back. Everwind 10%, that's nothing. That's $2 off. That's $2 off. There's a game called Petlands that's 100% off. Why? Is it bad? Why are they giving their game away for free? What happened? Oh no, uh-oh. This is a copy of a Roblox game called Pet Sim. No wonder it has a 100% discount. It even plays like Roblox. Oh no, laggy copycat of a Roblox game in UE5. Uh-oh. Roblox copy slop. Even if it's on sale for free, don't actually buy it. Also, all probably stolen assets. Wow. People are not into this. Okay, I wasn't interested anyway. It doesn't look like my thing. Honestly. Your face is a Roblox. Don't compare me to that. Ever. Do not compare me to that nightmare of a game that has a horrific reputation for its lack of moderation. You will never see a Roblox stream from me on this channel. I promise you that. That's a promise for life. do not support anything they be doing. Controversial hot take, I know, but that's just mine. You really want to play the voice zoo? Oh, I do too. Hold on, is that on my wish list? If not, it needs to be. Oh, it's only $2. It's like $2.39. Wow. What is it? It's normally $2.99. Why is it so cheap? They could have raised the price. They could have raised the price. Right? For how popular this game has been, I feel like it's kind of sad that... I mean, I don't know how long it is, but... that they're only charging $2.50. It was higher than the last time I checked. Maybe they price dropped, I don't know. That's a developer that definitely deserves a bit more than $2. You see, you get developers like that are so humble about their pricing. They're like, oh, I suppose I can charge you a couple dollars, perhaps. You don't have to, but you know, here. Then you had developers that are like, if you want to play our game, it's going to be $80, $100 if you want the premium edition, $120 if you want the super ultra deluxe edition. This is why we gotta give the little guys their love. Help them see their worth. Excuse me. They're all really copycats of it. Oh, you mean that formula of having different editions of a game? I don't understand why, like, big developers do that. I don't get it. No? Something else? I must have misunderstood. Are you saying there's copycats of Voice Zoo? Are you telling me people are copying Voice Zoo? I see. Unfortunately, that is also a thing. There'll be an indie developer that comes out with something and it's like on the cheap and it's viral, and then, you know, people will try and take advantage of that and make copycats. I know that happened to Lethal Company for a bit. It happened to what was the other one? Only Up. Happened to them pretty badly. Oh, Truck Simulator. I was looking the other day and God, it's like US Truck Simulator. It's like there's so many off-brand ones. It's like you'll never be. You stop it. What are you trying to do? Truck Simulator America. Like, it's just like weird variations of the same title. Chinese developers do that constantly with making garbage PS5 games that are similar, same names to trick people into buying them. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I've noticed that happening. I don't know if it's exclusively Chinese developers, but I just know that there's developers that do that, and it's annoying. All I'm saying is, if you guys ever see a ripoff of Sokar Starfire, don't listen to anything he has to say. We need like a secret passphrase, okay? You have to ask me what is the color of night, and then the only proper response is sanguine, my brother. Okay? That's how you know I'm real. He has to do it with reverb too, okay? If he doesn't, he's a fake. He doesn't have a stream deck. I saw a Sokar Firestar. I knew he was a fake, and I noticed he wasn't gay. That's another one. You can't pretend to be gay. You can't pretend to love and protect femboys. There's just some things that come naturally. You cannot pretend. You know? Hi, honey. Can't pretend that. AI will never replace me. They can never replace my emotion. My feelings. No. They can try. They'll fail. What about Rakos? For a second I thought you said Talos. I was like, Skyrim? Rakos. I created Rakos. That's different. He's me! Why him? And others as well. What was the quote? I'm like, it's like Sheogorath, okay? Remember having a salad and then the rat started pointing at you? It did. I do remember. I remember. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. There's people that I don't talk to anymore, and it's not because we are enemies or anything like that. It just fall out of touch, fall out of contact. That was a long time ago. I remember. Oh my god, look at this, look at this thing I found. Look at this. I drew this apparently back in the day. When I was running through ideas. I was drafting ideas. I've long since decided that I don't want it to be a cafe. It's too generic. Can't believe Vamps cut off the Rat King, not to be confused with the Rat Pope. The Rat Pope sucked. hated that guy. He was like Palpatine in a way. He kind of talked like him too, didn't he? He was like, "Power!" and just throw rats at me. I thought he did. I thought he had that like, do it. Oh no! Oh no! I realized what I just channeled. Oh. Oh my god. Beavis and Butthead. Oh. Oh. I don't understand. Why would you do that? Wow. Core memory unlocked. It's like okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh. I can't even do the sound because my mic cuts me off and thinks it's background noise. Like, nope. It's just from an era of really weird, original, stupid TV that can never be replicated by AI, only by humans. It was one of those shows. Oh, honey. What time is it? Is it time for me to go? Might be time for me to go pretty soon. Did you know? I think it might be. Can you see me looking at my phone? Wait, let's see. I think you can. I need like a toggle that comes up of me looking at my phone. Just it's 7. Oh, I know. Yeah, we're 9 minutes till. For me, my eyes go small. Yes. Did you enjoy your cozy coffee conversation today? I know we didn't get up to anything too crazy. We actually had a cozy coffee conversation for once. We didn't play with any kind of crazy filters. We didn't go on any kind of crazy philosophical tangents. It was pretty chill. It was actually quite normal. It could have been worse, yeah. When we went about your old age. Oh yeah, we talked about age and aging and all that. I guess there was a little bit of unhingedness with Gabe's contract with the devil that was drawn up in like 6 articles. I'm gonna have to like copy and paste that somewhere. It was really funny. So I can actually properly look at it when I'm not live. I was only like speed reading through it. Let's see if I can do this. Is this how this works? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it's a very important operation. Thank you for the bongos. Appreciate. Appreciate. It's so many paragraphs. It's so many paragraphs. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, I'm snoozing these ads because it's time for me to go. You could do yourselves. You could do each other. Someone's talking paragraphs? Yeah, I was trying to copy and paste all of your paragraphs into one contiguous thing so that I can read it properly later. I think I've got it, but I've got to like double check. It's funny. Thank you for that. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be happy. Okay. Right? It's true. It's true. There's nothing else that matters as much in this world as your personal happiness because you got this one life. It's all for you. And you better make it worth it, okay? You better. Don't let anyone tell you how you ought to be. Don't let anyone tell you what you ought to do. Okay? No compromises. Don't be afraid to state what you want and what you don't want. Okay? Okay, that's my message to you. I will see you all again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, US, for Sky. Playing Sky tomorrow. Because it'll be Saturday. But I'm gonna go for now. Until next time. Bye. Bye-bye.